heart heavier than steel, but my will is strong. With every scar I've earned my truth loud and clear. Grip my boots. Eyes like eagles, hearts like
Well, I'd say good morning, but it's more like getting ready to be afternoon. I'm telling you, guys, lightning bolts in the chat if you can hear me real clear. If we're clear on it. So today, you know, it's not going to be like any other. Today's not going to be like any other. And because I've told you, it's, we're getting closer and closer to doing something. But, I'm sick and tired of saying that myself. Last night really made me start thinking about a lot. Being out there in the wilderness by the graveyard kind of made me think, hey, wait a minute. There's a lot going on that just maybe there can be life after this. Or is it the part that I can't move on? Or there's something that holds me to saying that, hey, I can't move on? I think there's a few different things. You know, I literally just got in like here probably 30, 35 minutes ago, maybe 40. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what time I got up. And I didn't get up at no 4:30 or 5 and 5:30 in the morning. I didn't. So I'm kind of to a point where I'm waiting now where like I'm seeing things that, you know, maybe, I guess I really don't understand, guys. I really don't, because it's to a point where it's getting now where I'm thinking, wait a minute, you have all this talent, you do, and you are pushing yourself. Are you getting enough sleep? Probably not. I guess that's why I slept all the way till I don't know. And then I get a lot of messages. I lay my phone over. I lay my phone over and I'm like, and I'm still kind of tired right now, but not really. It ain't the tired that I'm tired. It's like I'm tired of the old, and I really am. I'm really tired of the old. And I'm to a point where now I'm like, did you sleep? Did you sleep good, beloved? You slept at 10? It is draining. It's very draining. And I guess I'm to the point like, wait a minute. Like I didn't really. I mean, I fell out last night. Like as soon as I turned the live off, I was gone. I was gone. So I'm to a point now where I'm thinking, like, wait a minute. Again, Constance, it's a graveyard road. It has a pole light. You're an idiot. Miss Mayor, let me tell you this. I didn't have a damn thing to do with what the fuck happened last night. So yeah, what you want, but you don't know shit, okay? Who you talking about? I didn't never say anything about you. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said anything about you. So, and to be honest with you, I really don't even care. I see who my real friends are. And I'm starting to learn that day by day who my people really are. Okay. You know, I guess I do say a lot of word salad. I mean, when I get into situations where I don't know what to say, because I mean, like a lot of this stuff hits me all at once. And I'm starting to see right now. I mean, I really am starting to see. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of being to the point where it's turning me in another direction. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's what I need. Half the things they say about me is lies. And they're like, and they try to push it. Like, I see things in chats that goes on because I get these screen clips. Now, today, I woke up and I probably got 20, 30 messages of Homelander, of him on Katie's. Let me say this. Homelander's his own person, okay? Whatever he wants to do is him. I have no control over that. So, I'll admit, I went over to Katie's to watch what was happening. And to be honest with you, I don't care that he did that. It's okay. It's okay. Because I get to see somebody who is not in this world of YouTube, who is not into all the BS creations and stuff, creators. And I got to see him give a fair take on me. There was more that I wish he would have said, yes. But for right now, guess what? It's a start. It's a start. You know, if we go through things and stuff, let's just talk about this. I have never ever porn bombed anyone. I'm not into that. I'm not into that world. I'm not into that deal. I don't do that. I don't think it's funny. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. But to me, I think it's one of the worst things you can do to somebody, especially if there's children present. Brad didn't care. Brad don't care about that. Brad's all about Brad. Brad's all about you want to say that I'm all about the money, is what you want to say. Brad admits what he's about. You think I just don't understand. How is it okay for how is it okay for people to put stuff in over and over and over? And they'll put their cash apps up, they'll put whatever running across their screen. Hell, some of them's in their name, in their actual YouTube profile name. And it's not, and they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They don't get out doing anything. But the moment I do anything like that, or try anything, and there's that word again, or do anything, I get hit with it. Is it because he admits what he's doing? As he says, get your 12 memberships and all that, do all this. But yeah, I'm blamed for everything. And the thing about it is, why is everyone's content all about me? Always. So if there's no realism anywhere in that, and nothing about me is real, and they're wanting to prove this is fake, and that's fake, and this is fake, and that's fake, and they're going by one person to accomplish everything they're saying. They look to one or two people. What happens when those people turn out to be wrong? You see, you all did that with Jimbo. You did exactly that with Jimbo. Everything he said. And what's sad is, if you want to say he's a pedophile, if you want to say whatever about him and everything came from him that they're using against me. So how does that make sense? How does that make any sense? How does that make sense? It does it? Think about it. Leave her alone. Do not block her. I want these people to say that about me, because whenever I do anything, when the smoking gun hits, they cannot come back out of that. They can't come back out of it. They can't come back out of it and never will be able to. They can't. They sure can't. Now think about this. Mike in chat last night said his kid came by and he was upset because Brad porn bombed. As far as I know, he is contacting the Harlan County Sheriff's Department, as far as I know. Now, the video was deleted on YouTube. However, I don't pay a lot of money a month for nothing for StreamYard. So that video is still at StreamYard. It's still there. Nothing's never said on them. It's never said. But look, here's the thing about it. And I'm saying this right now. I'm going to say this open to everyone here. Homelander being on Katie's early this morning, I guess, because I'm looking back now and I'm seeing this live. Her live was almost 2 hours. It's almost. See, that's where you're wrong, crybaby. That's where you're wrong. You said since I've been on YouTube, I've been homeless. That's not true at all. You see, I used to have a hell of a career. And I'm glad and I thank God for the training that I received during that time, because, to be honest with you, when you don't have anything in those slots, let's say if you're playing a game and it's what post was it, Goya? Hold on a second, guys. You see what I'm talking about? I'm probably the only creator that actually answers your all's questions, whether you hate me or not. But let's go with it. I see you took my post down. I don't know what post you had. It's actually called a comment, Goya. But nobody delete no comments and nobody delete anybody. And if you time them out, do not time them out for 87,000 seconds. Do not do that. This morning, I woke up and I've got screenshots of Barbara Waters saying somebody used her card for $159 shipping from FedEx or some crap from FedEx to Tennessee. Well, Barbara, I'm in Kentucky, not Tennessee. So that goes to show you, well, you might need a little fact check. That shows you how these people come up with anything. And then they believe their own paranoia. They believe their own paranoia about it. Since 4 years, you've never had a job or a place to stay, so you're homeless and jobless, begging on here for money. Am I begging for money? No, I'm not. But look, 4 years, you said. I've never had a job. So I never worked for Amazon, right? Never worked for Amazon during those 4 years, right? That's just one of them. That goes to show you don't know what you're talking about. You know, you want to talk about Brad, and you want to talk about people who's homeless. If it hadn't been for Brad's grandmother and his people and stuff, Brad would be out too. You know that, right? And I'm not out. I'm not out at all. I build myself up day by day, and I'm doing well, very well. Last night was a sick thing to do. That's probably Ray. They let Ray have all their information and everything. I don't even care. I really don't even care. It's none of my business. My business is what happens over here. You know, I don't know if Homelander's seen it or not, but the last little part of the interview, I seen Katie do her little spin on him and how she tried to turn it to like, hey, so you don't do like I'm threatening. Look, first off, I never threatened her animal. Okay, I never threatened her animal. I never sexually done anything to Katie at all. Nothing like that. And there's even lives where she admits to stuff that I've never done that. So they wouldn't have pushed that I threatened her animal. I never threatened her animal. I said they shoot horses in Kentucky, and they do. That is a fact. No matter whether you like it or not, is it illegal to shoot a horse in Kentucky if it's injured to be put it down? No, it is not. Is it frowned upon? By some. Now there. You all want to try to do this and that. You'll call my PO and you'll call my probation officer trying to get me violated for crimes, and it's not even a crime. So if they do violate me, I can't wait, okay? Because all this evidence is going to go against them. And guess what? I'll be set free. And it only helps build. It only helps build. That's it. Because then media is going to want to know the story. And then I get to put out there, hey, here's how dirty the Commonwealth is. They'll take over something here and they'll give warrants for this or that. But you have to go and jump through hoops for somebody actually committing felonies to get anything done. Boom. You see that? Do you see that? You give somebody a warrant or violate somebody on account of what this pussy, right, looks like, and because she's a female, but somebody who's actually getting hurt and harmed, you won't do anything about. I have to go to a different county just to get anything done. And I'm going to be running for governor in 27. So don't you think that those counties that ain't helping me, that don't see it that way, don't you think that they'll have those motherfuckers audited right off the bat? You damn right I will. I'll hold up funds. I'll do whatever I have to do in my power to get justice done. Now, that's what people want to hear. In Kentucky, the poor people, they have no shot at anything. They have no shot. No shot. You understand that? They have no chance. Think about it, folks. Think about it. They have no chance. Okay, so Rando asked, why are you lying, Ernie? You said you were getting someone to take her horse. I never sent her horse to Kentucky. No, I did not. They's joking around. Somebody had a trailer. I said, "You got a trailer? Oh Lord, show me where I said that. Show me where I said that. You cannot do that, okay?" So it is what. And let me just say this. You're one of those creators. Is this? Let me ask you a question before I do this. Is this random Ash? Is this randomly Ash? Is this randomly Ash right here? Is this randomly Ash? Now, Constance Sue, somebody say yes or no. Just say yes or no. Is this randomly Ash? It is. Okay, so let me just say this. Constance Sue, you talking about locales. This right here is a locale. That is whatever the hell you all want to call a locale. That is what a locale is, okay? Now I won't get into it no more, okay? I've already said that everybody knows when these are failed creators right here. They don't have no content. Never have no content. You never hear their name. I'm glad I hear my name. Now let's go over here to Goya. Where's Goya's comment at? Oh Lord. Here we go. I used to look up and trusted you, but you have lied so many times. Cancer, you being a vet, you being in cave, looking for summer. Lori confirmed so many lies as well. Goya. Okay, let's start at the first one. Cancer. Doctor did say that, okay? I do have a paper with that on it saying that they're going to treat me for cancer, okay? I do have that. It's actually in my upcoming visit things that say there. Being a vet, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying it. You all say I'm stolen valor. Well, the government don't think I'm stolen valor. So I'll just say that, okay? So let's just see what happens with that. Let's just see what happens with that. Being in a cave looking for summer. So I wasn't in a cave. We didn't do that. We went so many miles from Don Wells's place in a cave. Oh, really? So you're saying that. You're saying that, right? Okay. Okay, so that goes to show you what you are actually about, Goya. You listen to other people, what they think and what they say. That right there shows me that you're nobody at all, anyways. Anybody who has to think on account of somebody else and what they believe, and they base their belief on what someone thinks about someone, that shows me how strong you are. I don't want you, anyways. Yeah, maybe they'll take me to court over the horse thing. I want to see that in Kentucky. I want to see them do that. Anyways, Goya, you listen to too much bullshit. Lori made that pic. That goes to show you, Lori did not make no picture of me in a cave system. You're an idiot. I did a video. I guess you did the video too, right, Goya? You don't make no sense, okay? You make no sense. You listen to everyone else. She's saying what pic? Here's Lori right now, Goya. She's saying what pic? Anyways, guys, I'm not getting on this drama because it holds no water. There's nothing. It holds nothing. A lot of your all shit you hit me with is nothing. You all talk. You all literally. You all harass the hell out of my PO, and I've done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong have I done. I have done nothing wrong. But you all keep pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Okay, keep pushing it. Now that's it. You all make no sense. You really make no sense. You all run with stuff that somebody like Mama T said, who's been a proven scammer. I don't know how many. Remember the car insurance? She paid the car payment. Hell, I've never done nothing like that to you all. Never in my life ever done anything like that to you all. D-Boss nailed her, and you all seem to just let her off. Even though I see her in Katie's chat today. I seen her pushing the narrative. She has nothing. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to start doing like these other creators. Make these little smile clips. I wish a motherfucker would, and have a little middle finger sticking up. And see how far I go with that. It makes no sense. No sense. But yet you people want to believe it. That's you. You have that right to believe whatever you want to believe. You have that right. Okay, you have that right. I get hit with Logan. Here we have all these skip tracers, all these badasses who know how to do all this lookup and stuff. And then you have me, a liar, a proven liar to you guys, someone who's never done it before their life. And then nobody else can even till this day, nobody can find Logan. Nobody know how to find him. Nobody knows where he's at. Nobody knows who he is. But I hit it, me on a panel, hosting my own show like this. My team, our team, had it like this. And you know what's funny is I done my own thing while I was on the panel, while the team was working on it, and we was messaging each other back and forth. And as soon as I hit them with it, I already caught it, and then they caught it. That shows me, no matter what you think about these people, but they're damn good at what they do. That shows me that. Okay? You may not give them credit. Yes, Logan is okay. Logan is feeling the bite of YouTube right now, okay? He's feeling that bite. It's that same bite, and probably even worse, that I felt years ago. Years ago. So it is what it is. I don't care if these people want to be mad at me and hate me. Well, they hate me for the wrong reasons, but it's okay. It's okay. People are going to get on people. People are going to try to get up on people. People are going to try to use people's names to catch it. Do you see me using anybody's name to build myself up? No, I don't. Because I know what mine is. Mine's genuine. Genuine. And I know what I've done. I know what I've done and what I haven't. And that's why you all base everything you have on one person. And now when that person fails, you're the one that does not have a foundation that's concrete. You see, your foundation's made of clay. I've always said that. That's why I'm not worried about anything you come against me with. I know what the government says I am. I know what they say I am. I know what I know where my foot, where my imprint is. I know where that's at. No matter how bad you all want to take it away, you can't. You can't. You can't. You cannot take that away from me. I know the connections I have now because I just called them yesterday, literally called them yesterday to build this show up, working something to build the show up. So when you say that I don't know, well, I got news for you. I do know, and I am that. Now, you can say, oh, and Katie wants to say, oh, stolen valor, oh, fine line, this, and she tries to put all these things up here that I've done that she's debunked me on, you know? And they just want to say that I'm this and I'm that, I'm gay, I'm all this, and I was gay for pay, all this shit, right? No, I'm not. But you want to push that. You want to keep pushing that because that's all you have to run with. What you run on me is stuff from 4 years ago that you heard from Jimbo, a guy now that you ridicule because you found out about him. Think about it. Now, the fact of Homelander being on their panel. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't. Do I think Homelander is a bad person? No, I do not. No, I do not. And I'm going to tell you why. I will tell you why. Fact. This is facts. Homelander is not a bad person for speaking his mind. He's not a bad person for being him. He's not that. He's not that. Did he surprise me on a few things? Yes, he did. Now, was there more that I wish he'd have went into it because he had a chance to do? Yes. Did he run out of time to do anything? Yes. And to be honest with you, if Katie had a part 2 with him, I think he could get to, explain more points. Because so far to date, Katie may think that she's discovered me and understands me more than anybody else just because I admitted things to her. No. Homelander has got more out of me than anyone, to be honest with you. And the reason why is because he's kind of like me in a way. I relate to him. And he's smart. He's very strategic smart. Like his strategies. It's like, so when I'm talking to Homelander in a way, it's kind of like playing a game of chess. A couple moves ahead of each other. But also, I see the part of him that's genuine. I see the part of him that really does care. I see the part of him that separates YouTube from reality. So, am I mad at him for what he said? No, I'm not. I'm not, because I do understand. I do understand where he's coming from. But I also understand, too, that Homelander's new to this. And where Homelander needs to take a stand is, just because Katie's a female, I think there's more. And then he don't want to get people on his bad side. But then again, he don't even care anyways, because it is what it is to him. And he expresses his feelings. I think that if they had more time, and I think that'd be a good interview for Katie, to be honest with you. I think that'd be a great interview. Because I've revealed more things to Homelander than I ever have any other YouTuber. And here's the thing, I've only talked to Homelander just a few times. And it's just because his approach on it. And that's fact. You know, when it comes to psychology, I love psychology. I love that. I love the way it works. I love the way it is. Now, I don't know if Mike is in the chat. I know last night I was real tired when all this happened. But I do think that he is going to press the issue with Harlan County Sheriff's Department and probably the state police of what Brad did last night. I had no control over that. They were mad because I've proven them wrong about Eric Rush and being in jail and Lisa Kay, you know, with all that. But I proved them wrong. I was proving them wrong. And Brad didn't want to hear that because he knew I was right. Even the chat was like, well, he was right, and he's right about it. And as you keep doing all the charges, and I was asking questions, you know, things that people want to hear. There's no bond. There's no bond. So from that point there, where does it go to where it's saying, hey, wait a minute. This is reality, and this is here. Okay? So where does that go from there? Where does that go from there? You see, he don't ever get, you know, he don't have to have accountability, right? But yet I'll do something that's not even got anything news related or anything else, but by God, people want to hold me accountable for something that somebody else said that I said, or something like that. Like that's a lot of this, which I don't care. It's okay. It's what it is. And crybaby, let's put this up here. You said that I have relations, that I did have relations with Eric Rush. No, I did not. I am the one who filed the restraining order against Eric Rush, okay? Because he was stalking. No, I never had relations with Eric Rush. Just because somebody's manipulative and he's always been into identity theft, don't you think that those people know how to talk as well? For what you did to me? You know what I did to him? I arrested his ass on a warrant when I was in fugitive recovery. That's what I did to him. Because he stole doctor's pads and doctor's prescription pads, and he was out on bail. He missed his court date because he never goes to court. Never, ever goes to court. He's always that. If you want to look his record up, let's look up his bonds. Does he ever have A, B bonds? No, he has C bonds. I never had relations with him. Never did. And during that time, Priya was coming involved, was getting really, really big. And he used that Priya to set up everybody in that facility. He tried it with everybody. If I did what they say I did, how come I was cleared by internal affairs and the investigations and stuff. I was cleared. Now, after that, right after that, hold on a second. Okay, Goya, you got the wrong person there. I've never been in Eric Rush's house. See, that's what I'm talking about. You people, let me put this up there. I never was in Eric Rush's house. So that goes to show you right there, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. No, 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 no. It's public record. I was cleared of all that. I never was. And here's the thing, at that time, I was never brought up as doing anything sexual to Eric Rush. That's not what it was. Not what it was at all. So think about it. That's not Eric Rush, Goya. Not Eric Rush at all. No, not at all. So that was not Eric Rush's house. No, was not. See, right now you try to use psychology on me and stuff. Right now you all are. Like you just admitted it being Phil's house. That's what you just said there. So think about it. So you go from one thing to another, right? But you all tell on yourselves on that. And I don't understand that. I arrested Eric before I was into Suffolk County Community Corrections. I never knew anything about that afterwards. And then he was brought in years later. Years later, he did time. Years later, he was brought into the system. And I happened to be, at that time, I was working for Suffolk County Community Corrections. I was one of the correction officers. And the whole damn thing was going to hell. Ramirez hadn't been there. He left because he had warrants on him in California. People that caught up with him. And then Roger didn't want to take over. So they let Jason take over. And then Jason got hit and got popped with cocaine. So he lost his position. And then it was between me, Greer, and Slater was there. There was a few of us there. And we took a test. And I scored the highest. And I was awarded Chief of Corrections. So after that, Rush was probably brought in about a month after that, a month and a half, 2 months. Because I was only at Sullivan County. Well, I was there about 3 years. And the day that I put my 2 weeks notice in was right at when I was getting married. That's when I married Melinda. So yes. So what are you all getting at? What are y'all trying to get at? Are you trying to disprove or prove something? Because you make no sense. You make no sense. I've already explained everything. But it don't matter what I do to explain it. I guess I got to go out there and do it. Look, here's the thing about it. And here's where you're wrong about. Here's where you're wrong about this power of social media. Here's where you're wrong about it. Let's say you take social media and you take a figure in social media. Right now, YouTube's just social media, okay? And we generate a few thousand views here and there. Then you take it another step to the media, a few 100,000, maybe even close to 1 million, 500,000, million. You see those few thousand, they don't matter anymore because it gets drowned out. I know this because when we hit 22 million views on our predator hunt video, I know the publicity. I know what all happened because I was watching people like haters and stuff come up against us, but the good was so big for us and it was pushing for us that it would just crush. It would crush the haters. But then I started understanding too that comments that are made and what people say about that's the part of the life. That's the lifestyle. It ain't like it used to be. It ain't like it used to be at all. Nothing like it. So I literally learned how to develop myself from that because I knew I was going to get hit. I was already expecting it. Now, did it take a big toll on my life? Yes, it did. Let me ask you a question. And I'll be the first one to admit this. I used to have these highway runs. I used to have these, they call it the highway runs, right? I was so paranoid. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't trust anybody at all. Didn't trust anybody. Not even friends, family, when I get around them. I didn't have no safe spots. I had to be by myself. And it took a long time to cope with that. It took a long time to cope with that. Now here's where you're wrong at, Ashley. Here's where you're wrong. This is where you're wrong. Ernie, when you stop lying. Okay, so what do you talk about lying? So what am I lying about? That's what you all can't prove, and you get mad at me. You get mad at me because you can't prove that I'm lying. Because I'm not lying. Name one thing that I'm lying about right now that I'm saying right to this day that I'm saying. What am I lying about? This is your go-to. This is your go-to that's been there for 3 or 4 years that you can't prove, Random Ash. That's what's wrong with your content. You put out bullshit. You're like Mama T. But keep going. I'm going to entertain this. So keep going. Hold on a minute, Kelly. You're next. We'll get to you next. So give her time to type her little answer up and everything. You know, I told Random Ash while I was in jail, she won't probably admit this. I said, you know what? I'm going to give you the information. You can do a live on me. While I'm in jail, I want you to do a live on me. I want to show you how you can better your content up because everybody else is doing it. Why don't you be my voice out there? Because you know what you're doing. You got a little bit of a head on you when it comes to doing lives. So she said she made this live, that she was going to go live about me. But of course, all this other bullshit come up and that she couldn't do it, right? She couldn't do it. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a minute, Kels. Hold on a minute, Kels. I'll let you come up here in a second. Hold on. So let me ask you that, Random Ash. Answer me that question. You remember that? Because if you don't, I probably could forward you our text messages in jail. You know, when you was talking about it's around Christmas time. You remember that? You remember that? Because I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. When you was being all nice to me, I don't see why people do. You know, we can forward you those text messages from the jail. You know that, right? Hold on, Mick Hills, and I'll let you ask a question. I want to know who the known scammer is. Now think about it. Now watch this. See, now you're going to shut your mouth. You're going to be quiet because you don't want that getting out. I don't even think you even put it out there to the people. Let me ask the people. While I was in jail, did Random Ash make a live about me? She said she was going to do a live. She said she posted it. An upcoming live was going to get people's attention and everything to do that. Did that happen, guys? I'm asking you. Did Random Ash put anything out on me while I was in jail? I'm going to see if she lied to me or not because I didn't know because I was in jail. So let's do that. Let's do that because I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll contact Three Forks because I can do this, and I'll contact the church system, and I'll get our text messages And I'll put them out there, Random Ash, if you really want to go that route. If you want to go that route, let's just do that. That way it's all clear to the people and how concerned I was and all this stuff you said. Oh, I'm single, or I'm a mom of this and that, and and it was all goody, goody, goody. I was being real nice to you. I didn't try to hit on you. I was trying to be friendly. I said, you know what? Everybody else is putting this content about me. Nobody's seen me. Nobody knows anything about what's going on there. I hear they're playing old videos and stuff. Why don't you put something out? And then there you go. She's not going to be able to answer. She'll leave because when the heat turns on them, then they're like, who timed her out, guys? And why are you timing her out, people? Why are you all timing her out? I told you I'm not to time out nobody. If somebody time somebody out, why are you timing people out for, people? In a way, I think I'd be better out. I just, here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of work done. There have to be a lot of work done. There's no reason to time nobody out. I told you all plainly, don't time nobody out. Let people speak freely. If she calls the mods names, you can time them out. If she calling mods name, look, thank you, sweet Katie. But if you're calling people names, you can yes, because my mods do deserve respect, okay? They do deserve respect. I can't see what goes on here. I don't get to see it. Now, Kelly, let's go to you since we're waiting on Ash. We'll wait on Ash. Ash talk to see if it works, okay? So we're going to go to Kelly right fast while Ash is trying to find out what to say about what I got to say. You said that it's been proven. You said, it has been proven there, Kelly. I do have good mods. I do. So Kelly W, can you, what method was it proven by that I'm all this? Because I'm getting ready to bust your bubble bad on this. It's getting ready to get really, really interesting. Very interesting, as a matter of fact. I wouldn't even say it. No. Did you put all the messages out, Random? Did you put all the messages out? I want to know if you put all the messages out. All of our messages. Did you put them out? So let me ask you a question, Random Ask. Did you put her live out there that you was going to do? Did you even do that, or is that a lie to me? And why did you do that for? Because any other time, you had the biggest story. You could have had the biggest story going because nobody else was talking to me about anything of that. You had the biggest story, and then all of a sudden, you canceled it. But then I find out you went live over some bullshit that you had going on in your life. That shows me right there you're not for the people and no content at all. That shows me that you're a low-cal right there. You do understand that. No, I never did a lie because I didn't want to be a part of your lies. Part of my lies. You didn't want to be a part of my lies. Can we clip this right here? I want a screenshot of this, and I want whoever does it, I want to make sure you have the time and date on this right here. That way, whenever I do get to do something with my life, that forever I say to Ashley, to Random Ash, that she's full of shit. She can stay where she's at. She's never going anywhere. She's never going anywhere. Part of my lies. From jail? Okay. That shows you how much you don't know. No, you know what? When it comes to content, you have none. You have none. Now, let's go back to what we're doing here. Mr. Nobody. Ernie, you are the low-cal. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I don't think I'm a low-cal when everybody's sitting here contenting me. What would you do if I told you that I could be just doing this just so everybody is looking at me in content ways. And that way, when I do something big, it not only takes their people away from them, and it all focuses on me. Because the moment that we do something that disproves one of you, because since all of you all are going for one person for all your information, when I disprove that person, then what happens? You have nothing to fall back on. You don't understand that. You see, that's psychology. That's the way that works. Now, I know you're doing. I'm doing that. I am going to do that. I am. You're exactly right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Autumn. Random ass. You trust. You trust you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Am I conceited? How am I conceited? You don't think I think about others? I think about others all the time. I try to help others. But that's what you all want to push me as is not being that. But I don't have to worry about that. I don't know. Those locales have been making bank over there, Ernie. I know they are. It ain't just saying it ain't right. It is. They're making bank off me. But I guess I'm just a locale. Well, since I'm just a locale, yeah, I do not. I do. I don't need a bunch of fake friends. Random ass, your whole life is fake. Your whole life is fake. The only thing is not fake is the cheeseburger that you crammed in your mouth, hoping to swallow without choking to death. No, thank you. Okay, let's go here and let's look at this. Since I'm a locale, I love being a locale. I want to be a locale. Lord, I'm a locale. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring back the locale. I'm gonna bring back locale. I'm gonna bring it back and put it in. I'm gonna make it a new fad. I'm gonna bring it back in fashion here. I've got to now. I've got to. I've got to show everybody that I can bring the localism back to the world. I'm gonna bring the localism back in style. It's gonna be like y'all wearing those damn big ass rugs when we had them like hoodies and stuff. Those look like something from Clint Eastwood would wear back in the Western days. I'm gonna bring that stuff back in too. Am I fatter than Jimbo? I'm bigger than Jimbo. Yes, I am. Way bigger than Jimbo. Okay. Since I'm a locale. You know what? Ernie, are you triggered? No, I'm not triggered. I'm having fun. I don't get triggered. You guys can't trigger me no more. You all used to be able to trigger the fuck out of me, to be honest with you. You don't bother me no more. It does not bother me at all, as a matter of fact. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Now let's go here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, cool. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Guess what just happened? Guess what just happened, guys? You are doing. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on a minute. Monetize all. Ooh, I like that. Did I just get monetized? Wow. All right. Oh. Do do do. Do do do. You can block ads that link to specific URL. Good deal. No, some agreements. YouTube partner. Let's see what we're doing here. Did I just get monetized? I don't know about this stuff. I want to have somebody look at my stuff here. Monetization. I can't believe they just sent me something. That means I gotta clean this stuff up. God almighty. Supers. What is a super? Super chat, super stickers, and super thanks give fans new ways to get started. Hell yeah, get started. What are you talking about? Look at this. This is amazing. Oh yeah, we definitely got to go on a venture. Oh wow. I've been so let's see, super chat. If you continue, your fans will no longer see super chats as a purchase option. No, no, no. I want to close this. I want to put this on. Super thanks, super stickers. I'm liking this. I think I'm gonna like this. Hold on a second, people. They're gonna get mad. Somebody's getting ready to get mad. I know it is. Something's getting ready to happen. Welcome to YouTube Shopping. Ooh, I can put my stuff on it. Ooh, earn more from your own Oh my God. Okay, so we gotta check this out. Oh my God, it's gonna be awesome. Brand Connect. Get started. Heck yeah. We starting this. Full name. Okay. Do 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 do. Done. 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 Okay. I'm gonna put this one here. I like doing stuff with you all. Y'all make me happy. Y'all really do. Unlock your reality. All right. I like that. Let's see. Four hills. Make sure I spelled it right. Check it twice. Accept. Unlock your reality. I like that. Advertisers may see this before sending offers to you. Okay. You may receive offers above or below suggested price. You can change your suggested price. Long form video optional. Advertisers may see this. Set your suggested price. Advertisers may see this before sending offers to you. What would be a good suggested price? Help me out here, guys. What would be a good suggested price? It says long form video. What is that? 99 cents for a long term video. What is this? Who's monetizing here? Kales, help me out here. You monetized. What is this long form video and the shorts video? What is this? Like it says, advertisers may see this before sending offers to you. You may receive offers above or below your suggested price. You can change your suggested prices at any time. Long form video. What is this? Oh, you're not monetized? Well, it's letting me be monetized, I believe. I need to know. Who's monetized? Anybody in here monetized? Anybody else in here monetized? I'm trying to figure this out. I wish I had a little team that worked with me on this stuff. Long form is a regular video. I know that, but it's saying how much price. What should I set this price at? Okay. Sky's the limit. So what I do, what I push on this, guys, I have been approved. I have been approved. Okay. So what kind of, yes, I got it. Yes, I'm monetized. So let me ask you a question. I'm asking you a question. What should I set it as? Okay. It's as simple as that. I mean, are we dumbfounded in here? What should I set this up as? Please. If you want to help, help. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. Long form video, optional. Shorts videos, optional. 99 cents. Okay, I'm gonna put 99 cents. The hell with it. 99 cents. You know what? 99 cents. I do it. Next. Whatever that is. If you have a manager or someone on your team you would like to receive brand connect campaign email. Ooh. No, I'm done. Done with that. Preferences saved. I put it 99 cents. I don't care. Customization. So getting paid. What you need to do. You haven't made, okay, to see payment. When can I set up payments? We will notify you when you're ready to complete payment setup, including information, tax, provide a form of payment. All right. Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. You have accepted including YouTube programs, see agreements. All right. Yes, I have. Commerce. You know what? I can sell my, oh, this is going to be awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it freaking is. Demographics, channels, cool. Leave YouTube, partner pro. Oh, so I'm already in it. Okay, see agreement. Now, okay, hold on a minute. Now I get to earn with ads. Cool. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. See your earnings. I want to see my earnings. See earnings. All right. Check your YouTube revenue. Select revenue. Okay, I got you. See, I like doing this stuff. We learn how to do this together. We learn to do it together. So it says analytics. See the analytics. Analytics. YouTube revenue. Ooh, revenue. Estimated revenue. Cool. So I must be monetized. Supers and gifts. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question. I got a question. Hold on a second, Nicolina. We might get to that. But I may have to put you as a mod. I may really have to put her as a mod. I ain't gonna lie. So let me ask you a question. Does it show where you can do super chats on my thing anywhere? Because I'm gonna be mad if it don't. Because it says I gotta find this. Because it said I've made 3 cents and I ain't seen a dime. Because I just got monetized. I believe I've been monetized, guys. Somebody help me out here. Does it say that? Oh God. Yes, there is a. Are there really? Oh Lord, I'm monetized. It says let me refresh. Hold on. Does it say it? Because it says. Because if I'm monetized, we're having a party at a Wild Guys, and we're going on top of the highest mountain we can find. Yes, it says I'm monetized. Oh my Lord. The tiger is oh, yes, it does show super chat. Ernie is that. All right. We're monetized. Okay, so I just got a super. Oh Lord, guys, check this out. Is this not freaking cool? Look at that! I got $2. That's a freaking. Look, I got 99 cents. Look at that. That is so cool, guys. Look at that. Is that not cool? Oh wow, I got $1.99. Look at that. That is freaking awesome and amazing. Wow, cool. I got 99 cent one. Hold on a second. I missed it. Where'd it go? What I do? Got to scroll up. Uh, how does that work? Ooh, cool. I got a 4.99 one. Wow, that's freaking awesome. So wait a minute. I'm missing all this. Hold on, Nicolene. I'll do that here in a second. I had to. Somebody just contacted me. Look, I got another one. Look at that. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you. So I guess we got to change the content up now. Hell, that's awesome. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hold on one second, guys. I've got somebody's texting. Hold on one second. It's very important. So yeah, we're gonna have a meeting, guys. It's very much time. Thank you so much. Thank you for the. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Now those others will spend their night and day trying to get him demonetized. Ernie, you better keep a wallet when you have guests. They will definitely try to take your channel now that you're monetized. It's okay. Look, I got an idea. I got an idea. Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me on this one time, guys. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I really know what I'm doing on this. Yes, it is. It is time to break out what needs to happen. Now, here's Archive, you're losing viewers. Come on in, y'all. Well, look, here's the thing. Look, now, also, my buddy just hit me up, says when Archive streams me, everything goes to me anyway. So, I don't care if you go watch Archive now. I don't care. Plus, we have our copyrighted music coming here later on. So that's going to be good. I love this. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This is going to be the talk today. I'm telling you. They're going to get really mad. You made it to the big time. All right. You know what? This is going to be fun. Because now, guess what? We're monetized. We've really got to change this up. So what are we going to do? We're going to change it up. So first off, I'm going to contact my lawyer, Mr. Sloan, let him know that we are monetized. And I'm going to ask him for his recommendations. Now, I think Gary Gilliam is going to be handling over a lot of my stuff here next. So this is going to be good. It is. It is. They are definitely punching air. Well, I got another surprise for them. I got another surprise for them. I didn't even know this until one of my buddies that's over. He watches my channel a little bit. He's like, "Look, dude, check this out." So this is getting ready to get interesting. You paid Ernie unless you have paid music AI subscription. You don't own the songs. I do. Mine's paid for. Everything's paid for. I bought like the high subscription on everything. When I do, for some reason, I don't know what it is. I just do that. Yes, let's just do that. I like that because that's what I was going to do anyways. Thank you all. Set up memberships too, Ernie. I can do that. Yeah, I am. So, well, you know what? We can have a channel. Check this out. Exactly. Hold on one second here. Now, so here's what we should do. Hold on a minute, Lori. Hold on one second with that. Hold on one second, Lori. I'm going to put you in. Hold on one second with that. So let's do this right here. Since we are monetized now, let's let everybody have a fair chance. This is the last chance. Let's do this. And then we'll make up today, after this live is over, we're going to make up some more things. Actually, we're going to wait till after Chasing Justice's live's over. Chasing Justice is going live right at 2:00. So if somebody could put Chasing Justice's live, her link to her channel or her live in, I would appreciate that. I know she works really hard on getting her setups. So if we could just do that, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Is he going to be a PFC first class? I think he was already a specialist or so. Well, Charlie, what was you? Was you a specialist or was you an E5? What was you? What was you, a sergeant? What was you? I don't even know. I don't even know what Charlie's rank was. I have no idea what Charlie's rank was. There we go. Is that her live right there? She could just put her live in. Thank you. Let's see. Maggie, what did you say? It's not letting me send, Ernie. If you want to try to send me money, Maggie, you can always use PayPal if you want to do that. However way you want to do it, sweetie. It don't matter to me. You know, like we sent money a while ago the other day, and then I sent. You know how we've been doing it. You better not forget me, sweet Katie. What did she just do? Chasing Justice is live. If Kels is going live, you can put her live up there too. Unfortunately, no matter what Ernie does, people are going to have something to say. Definitely have to ignore it. Mandy, thank you. I can check. Don't lie. How much did it cost? What are you talking about, Miss? What are we talking about? Little tip, Ernie. Unless you have paid music AI, let me go ahead and get you the subscription. Hold on one second. I'll show you. Okay, so check this out. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Patty Whack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me show you this, guys. You've been honest with this screenshots and stuff, Mister Nobody. You can see I do pay for the pro plan. I think it's like 8 something a month. You can see I just screenshotted this. So I have 1,300 credits this month available, which it just, it renew dates May the 4th. So I'll have like whatever the pro plan is for that again, which I like it. I think it's good. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We are going to celebrate tonight. We're going to do something tonight. We're going to celebrate. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you. I needed this. I really needed this. I really did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you. You only get money. Okay, hold on a second. I'll read it in a minute. You only get money once a month. Yeah, I know. I understand. I'm pretty sure about this. This is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Another tip, you can't claim the AI songs was written. Okay, another tip, you can't claim the AI songs was written by you if it's not. There was. What happens is I go in and I change the lyrics to them. Like the music, of course, I have no control over. Like the actual beat, the music and stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. So yes, you can throw your link in there, Kels. I don't care a bit too. So look, guys. So I guess we need to have up some rules. We got to get us some rules going and put people in play now that's in good positions to start. Um, there is a rock that I want to. It says if those AI songs aren't Ernie's, then AI songs music is, and he profits from it allegedly. You know, I've seen that where I could do that. I want to show you one of my songs. This is a song that I actually, Nicolina, no offense or nothing, but I actually wrote this song right here, guys. The music, it took a while to find, but this song here, um, no offense. Now I have to change it up, and I'm probably going to go back and revise it or something. But this song right here is, I make these are my words in this. Anyways, guys, I actually did. Uh, and I'll tell you the history of this song, and I'll show it to you on how long I've had this on this subscription. 3 days before I went to jail is when this song was made. 3 days before I went to jail is when this song was made. Yay, begging works, bitches. You're a mod, Nicolina. Just be cool with it. So check this out. 3 days before I went to school, or when I went to jail, this song was actually made. Renee, I was talking to Renee as I was showing her the renditions of this song and everything. As I was putting it together, I'm like, listen to this. How's this sound? How's this sound? I literally was in the lyrics working it out, and then like I remember having to change like when it said Kemper is done as he turns to run. We the people will protect the children. I had to put to make it rhyme for run and run, because the end of children. I had to put RUN for children. It was funny. Somebody clip that. Thanks, guys. I'm honored to mod for my master, Ernie Mac Shelf. Thank you so much. I thought you was going to bring it out. I just didn't know when you was going to say Ernie, do you think you owe Renee an apology? No, I do not. She knows we fight all the time. I've not seen Renee around, and I'm not mad at Renee. I'm not mad at Renee at all. She has a right to speak. So what happened is she has a right to speak her opinion. Okay, it's been a long time since I seen you there. Remember, you had to sell your house for $10,000 to get me out of jail. You remember that one, don't you? You're crazy. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble on this one. It's gonna be crazy. Oh wow. So I'm learning this thing here. So I guess this red means, so if you send what amount of money, is it like the different colors and stuff? Yes. So like red means like 99 cent. Is it like a sticker? I don't understand. What is the sticker? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Trouble for real. Oh, I heard that. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just learning this stuff. Good deal. Good deal. So here's what we're going to do with the panels. We're going to have to come up with panels. Really, seriously. And Homelander, where the hell you at when I need you? Yeah, you the person I always talk to. Where you at? Can't find Homelander nowhere. He may be flying around. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Cool deal. This is awesome. Well, I got a little secret over that artillery. Just to be honest with you, you see, I sent in an appeal to YouTube on what happened years ago, and as you noticed, things have been working really well with me now. Anyways, but that's later on. That's part of the smoking gun. That's part of that smoking gun. It's gonna be awesome. We love all that. Let's see. I am back. Thank you, face behind. Thank you so much. Now look. Now people may say that I'm holding all these people over, and then I'm getting ready to send all these people over to Chasing Justice for her live at 2:00, which is in around 35 more minutes. Now, you couldn't be more correct. I am. I'm cheating, guys. I'm cheating. I'm holding up for the home team here. We're going to send 110 people over here. We're going to send them to Chasing Justice, plus probably the ones watching archives right now. But we're going to send everybody to Chasing Justice here in about 20 minutes. So you got to get ready. Plus, Chasing Justice still has that big interview she got to do with me. The last interview she did with me years ago went over really well. I think really well. So yes, exactly. Thank you, 12 is 12. Thank you. And look, now notice Brad's live. It's even got me in it. It says I kicked him out of his house, but he had to put me in it. I have nothing to do with that, okay? But that just goes to show you that's kind of like a riding on a coattail things. By the way, Bradley Enlow will not be back on panel ever again. That is one of the laws that's going to be here. That's when it's going to stay. He will not be back up here. And I think he's going to be facing some things on his own when Mike gets done with him. So I don't know, but they got to do it. Yes, exactly. So here's what I'm going to do to be fair with everybody right now, to give everybody a chance, and to say, hey, because they make excuses up on Archives Live over there. They're like, oh, we can't say anything over there. We can't talk about it. You're free to say what you want to say, as long as it ain't something stupid. If it's stupid, it makes no sense. You will be blocked. But if you want to talk, you want to call me names, you call me names. I like that. I want to be called names. That shows me I got your interest. Anyway, I'm giving my psychology stuff away. So for right now, guys, I'm going to do this to show you how fair that I am. Since we're monetized. No, Callan, I do not. I'm not going to ignore you. I see you out there. I do see you somewhere around somewhere. I see you somewhere. So let me see what all we got going on here. And guys, we don't have many people. They think we have many people blocked over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 people blocked. There's 11 people blocked right now. Let's see, 3, 6, 3, 5, 8. There's 11 people blocked. Like it's in one little box. But you know what I want to do? Look, I'm going to give everybody a chance right now. Nobody's blocked. Now, mods. Do not time someone out for 87,000 seconds. And if another mod catches that, please, what we'll do is time limits. First one is a minute. Second one is 3 minutes. Okay? Let's do that. Or the second one's 5 minutes. We'll go up to, what would you say? Let's come up with that now. That way we do it in front of everybody. That way everybody knows that we're not trying to slip something in or something like that. Okay? Let's do that. Let's do it that way. That way, I think it'd be better off to do it that way. Let's see. So, we are hitting 50,000 more views than usual. Our views is up. Impressions, we have 350,000. We have 13% more than the previous last days, 28 days. Impressions. Average view duration, 18 minutes and 16 seconds. That's pretty good. Let's see. That's on our live. On our post. Okay, so we don't never post nothing, so I can see what that is. On our audience. Let's look at our audience. Returning viewers, 3.5 thousand. Unique viewers, 5.4 thousand. We have 144 new subscribers, but it's 63% less than the 28 days. So I see what we need to do right here. Okay. Trends. Okay, I'm looking at this. We're doing good. Watch time hours. So we have 1,220 subscribers. Let me do a ratio compared to the lives. So yeah, we're hitting way over what we should be. Because there's some people that has 8,000 subscribers and they only have like 120, 130 in chat. We can pull that with just 1,000 subscribers. So I think that's good. So I need to look and see what we're working on. Creator music. What is it? Bring your videos alive with creator music. You know what? I'm going to look at this. How does it work? protect your videos, licenses, protect your videos. Ooh, I didn't know this. Get started. Check this out. 3 ways to use music and monetize. View free track. Now, I want to do something, free. So $1.99 to use this music. Okay, so how long do I get to use it for? Is this forever? Oh my God, this is cheap. This is so cheap. This is so cheap. How much revenue will I keep if I use revenue sharing track? You will split the video's revenue with the music rights holders. The split depends on the number of revenue sharing tracks. Can I use creator music tracks and shorts? So, wait a minute. License expires. Some licenses expire after a limited term. If you choose a license that doesn't have an for $1.99, is that it? Can license terms ever change? Okay. They don't ever change. So how does it work? We've expanded beyond the old audio library to now offer you tracks from YouTube music artists. You can license songs under free or pay per use terms, or you can revenue share. If you use a track from Creator Music, you will have an option to attach the license with uploading your video. Rev share terms will automatically be activated. Okay, I got this. Oh, I am invested. Hold on, I'm reading chat right now. I'm reading chat, but I'm learning. Okay. Oh, look. Now, for everybody that has a wrench, I just want you to know that we do charge wrench service fees. And every once in a while, after hitting people with your wrench, that wrench needs to be dipped in oil or oil from country. So we do charge a fee for the wrench holding. A holding wrench fee, and we do charge a dipping fee. Now, these fees are very, very small. They're very small compared to what others can do because you're getting live content. Okay, look, now you hold that wrench, so you have a holder's fee and a dipping fee. Now, the good thing about the dipping fee is the dipping fee only happens once a month. But the holder's fee, it has to be weekly, okay? So I would appreciate it. It's not really a requirement, but if you want to do it, and you want to send a couple bucks here and there for some tacos or some gravy and biscuits and sweet tea these days, I'm telling you, $2 or $3 to a Cash App or PayPal, that will secure that holding fee. Fee only happens once a month, so you can just do it at any time. I think that's well worth that. Now, Wind and Whim, Chris, that I'm getting ready to send you, those tiger pendants. Let me make this clear. We've been doing this for a year. So Wind, me and you are about to hit this windmill. We put Wind and Whim up here. Your talent is very much needed, okay? You do understand this, Wind and Whim. Now, you have 2 beautiful tiger pendants that are 3D, that are just so beautiful. And they've been waiting for your artistic touch. And they've been waiting for over a year now for your artistic touch. So we need to figure that out. I love Wendy Whim. She's awesome. But look, they're badass tigers. I love those pendants. I love the way they're made. Are they nice, Wind and Whim? Are they nice? They're really nice, ain't they? We got to figure out how to do this mode stuff. I'm telling you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Think about it. Think about that. They are nice. Thank you. They are very nice. I created that damn tiger. They have to be nice. I went to DWG and AutoCAD and designed that tiger myself. I took actual photos from a zoo of a Siberian tiger, literally, and took that face did like what we used to do with the hockey mask, and it took me forever. I paid $75 for a guy to print those damn things like crazy. Like, I mean, I went through all kinds of shit. Then but before that, I got scammed. It was crazy. I got scammed like $140 from a guy in California. Well, he said he's from California. He ended up being across the sea somewhere. Actually, I do know AutoCAD. Actually, Mr. Nobody, you'd be surprised on what I know about that. So you'd be surprised on what I know about CNC and stuff. You'd be very surprised. You all going to be surprised. So, Wind and Whim, please tell me that those tigers are being taken good care of, because I love them. I think they're awesome, and that is going to happen. That is most definitely happening. All the things that I had to fail on, I'm going to redo, and I will succeed on. That's goals. My goals is to go back. That way, nobody can say anything about anything. Yes, they are safe. So, and you're more than welcome to advertise your products. Do you even still do that stuff? Because your stuff is beautiful. Your tables and stuff is awesome. The way you do the modes, I love that stuff. Audrey. I never could say her name. For somebody that I can't say their name correctly, and for them to still be in my chat and be, my people for years on ends, like literally, like this says something, because I never can say her name. And I think we're going to go into history books on that one. Charlie K, exactly. I'm learning this stuff, guys, as we go. She likes the way you say it. How do you say it, anyways? Am I saying, that is something I'll never understand. I've always, Audrey. Oh, am I saying it right? Audrey? Audrey? How do you say it? It's an old fashioned. I know that. Is it Audrey or Audrey? Is that what I'm messing up on? Or am I messing up everything? Because I'm probably messing up everything. Audrey. Okay, Audrey. Okay, like the E long in it, like E. Okay, Audrey. And I say Audrey. Okay, Audrey. Okay, Audrey. Audrey. Okay, she's odd. From now on, she's just going to be called Odd. That part I got right. I got the odd part right. The ODD I got right. So the ODD, is it odd? OD? It's ODD. I got right. See, I had to check it twice before I thought about it. So we're just going to call her Odd Journey. So whenever I mention Odd Journey, you'll know what I'm talking about. Audrey. Or Audrey. Sorry about that. I'm getting it. The other way is a man's name. Oh, God. So I've been calling her a man? No wonder she quit giving me money. No wonder she quit giving me money. You guys should have told me this. So you're telling me just call her AJ. So wait a minute. Whoa. That's dipping into my funds. That retirement shit, I bet she took me off that. Hold on a second. I need to find that out. So she quit. So no wonder she quit giving me money. I've been calling her a man's name. I guarantee you she took me off that. She took me off the insurance policy. I guarantee you. She took me off the life insurance. We're going to check that. See, a lot of people don't understand, but one reason I like to keep up with you all's birthdays is I like to see who's getting older. I want to see what's happening with you all, right? I know them insurance policies is coming in. Yeah, they're getting closer and closer. I mean, look what we did to Maggie. Look at what we already done to Maggie. We took her insurance policy or somebody's, right? Or no, that was Keys to the Heart, Tiger Mama. We took her. Well, she's already got us on the insurance policy. We ready. I'm just ready for one of them chihuahuas to eat her alive. We gonna get that. We gonna get all that money. We sure are. We're gonna have it all. I'm telling you. Wait till Regina gets older. That's content, folks. Don't run. Look, Shasta's over here. Honey, you need to email me or at least message me on Messenger. We need to talk. Beloved Ghost already on your little house. I'm taking the air conditioner with me. Think about it. I took your pension. Yes, we need to talk about that. Because for some reason, I think it's went dry. Last month's payment ain't been made. I don't even know. Speaking of pension, guys, I got my insurance thing back. Guess how much money that's owed to me through insurance? Guess how much I'm getting back on that? I'm actually getting about $2,000 back on that. That's pretty nice. I like that. They sent me the forms. I'm filling out the forms. Um, so so I have to fill out this form and I have to get this PDF thing. So I'd rather just copy it, send it in. They can mail me the check or whatever they want to do with that. Be done with it. But I gotta have that done too for insurance because I'm having everything changed over. My name's being changed. I'm having a new social security number. I'm having all that through that. So I'm getting all that done. So we need to come up with a new name. What do you all really think about Tiger Shell? Ti- just keep Shell and just keep the front part of it and just Tiger Shell. Just have the whole name. That way people just call me Tiger, right? Hey Tiger, what's up? I like that. I do like that. Or I don't know about lightning. I don't think I could do all that. I need to talk to my sisters over this. Not a PDF. No, no, no. I ain't talking about one of them things. I'm talking about PDF as in like they sent me over a PDF, like PDF format. It's a PDF format. It's a file. It's the way you can do things. You can take JPEGs and you can turn it into PDF. You could change it up and all that. You can fix it. So I'm trying to figure that. Ernie's got Ernie's got my military medals like Weapon Army. I I know a doc. Right, I was joking. Okay, so I didn't know Maggie. Look, this day and time we can't be joking because so Brianna's World sent me a super sticker. That's awesome. Okay, so the last little money, the thing that somebody sends, it stays on your panel, right? Like it sits over there. Ernie, you're just a year older than me. You took my 401k. That is right, keys to my. They ran with that. You know that they ran with that. Dang, Nicolina took a wrench and ran. She was like Superman shell. We got to come. Look, now we got to make emojis. We got to come up with emojis, guys. We're gonna come up with our own emojis. I might have to hire some people. I'm just gonna tell you. Does that mean you're going to need new ink pens? No, we're doing T-shirts. We got to have Ernest Shell, Kentucky Governor 2027 shirts. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to have the Wildcat on it because Kentucky Wildcats, and I'm going to have the tiger approaching the land. That right there is going to be awesome. And we're going to come up with some cool stuff with that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm older than y'all. It's Charlie. Guys, our oldest supporter is it's probably I mean I don't know if I want to say hold on a second. Purple Monkey is our oldest supporter, and I think she's 98 years old. I know. I think Purple Monkey's 98, 98 or 99. Well, she's getting close to 100. I know she's getting close to 100 because I told her if we have to do it on her 100th birthday, we're going to have one hell of a celebration. You know, I may do that. I've had a lot of people message me, and this is when I'm starting working. I'm gonna be working here soon. I'll be 63 in May. Charlie, you gonna be 63? Well, I'll be 26 in December. So I turned 26 in December, guys, and I'm glad. I know I'm not one of the oldest in here, and I'm not really one of the youngest, but I think 26 is a good age, especially for me. But yeah, Melly, Purple Monkey, she turns 98. I think no, she's 98 now. She'll turn 99, and I think her birthday is September. I think it's September. I can't breathe. Lori, you've been 23 for 10 years now. No lying, Mama. Look. I know you sent me all those messages, and you're the secret admirer. I understand that, honey. But yeah, baby, I turned 26. I turned 26 in December on New Year's Eve, as a matter of fact. Mandy Cat will be 25 in June. Yep. No, really, I'm serious. I wouldn't lie to you all. So let me ask you a question. For the ones that does have those life insurance policies that we talked about and those 401k plans, now I know that you can withdraw a little bit of money out of them, right? And it does like a penalty, it like penalizes you or something, gives you a penalty. So we need people, we need you older ladies to start doing that right now. We need it. Well, I probably need about 5 grand, 6 grand. If I can come up with 5 or 6 grand right now, would be awesome. I'm telling you. And I think we could. What do you do? Just call them up and give them a social security number and all that information. Say, I need you to send me this. And look, here's what we'll do. If we can send it to this Cash App here on Tiger Cult or even maybe even PayPal. I mean, they're going to just take just a percentage out of it, so it'll be all right. So I need all you older grannies, please, just send me some of the money right now. I mean, I need it right now. I got biscuits and gravy and sausage to go eat, and I've got to eat somewhere that has breakfast all day because I'm way past. I slept past breakfast today. Like I ain't had breakfast. I ain't had nothing. Well, hold on a minute, Chico. What he don't know won't hurt him. You just send me $4 or $5, be fine. So yes. Now look now wait a minute now, guys. Before y'all start hitting me with stuff, yes, you can, Nicolina. You can come up on panel. Nicolina, we may have to get you in that project. If you got any life insurance, you got any kind of workers or any kind of insurance we can draw off of. Since I'm since I'm the master now, we're establishing that. Hold on a minute, Lord God, the puppy fell in the vent. Hold on a second, guys. The puppy fell in the vent. Got to go get it. I heard it scream.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hold on, I gotta get this puppy out of the vent. Well, go ahead, Nicolina.
First of all, I would like to thank God and my country and all of my fans for supporting me in getting a wrench at Ernie Shells. And especially those over there in Archive Lives that is so ecstatic that I was wrenched because now I've given them some content to rage about in Trader's next live stream or Katie's. And it was for the low cost of $4.99. I paid for a wrench, and you bitches are gonna about it everywhere. And I'm here for it. That's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Awesome. Well, you heading to work? You're coming home.
Was I lisping enough for you guys? Lisp, lisp, lisp. All right, that's all I have. But yes,
Okay.
I have life insurance, and so does my husband.
Okay. So look. Okay. So I need to be on that policy just in case something happens.
No,
No.
nice
We can
try.
work. No, we can work this out.
You want me to make you a beneficiary?
Yeah. Yes. And make sure you spell my name right this time.
Okay.
That'd be good.
I'll get right on that and I'll make that change.
Okay. Be safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So, Ernie, I've not been asleep since I woke up yesterday evening. Well, keys to mama's heart. You need to go get in the bed. Now, listen to me. Those medications I sent you, make sure you take one of those before you go to sleep. Make sure you let me know when you take it. That way I can get it ready. I can get the documents ready and drawn up, okay? I better hush. I'm going to get hit with this. They're going to be like, oh, look what he's doing here. Look, I'm in trouble. I am so much in trouble. I am. Hell, I gave him $4.99, but I don't want a wrench. Well, thank you. If anybody else wants to give me $4.99, that's good. I like $4.99s. I still don't understand this stuff. I'm sitting here reading this. I think I'm going to actually acknowledge my super chat. Exactly, onlooker. Let me look at it. Who did you? I don't see you sent me one. Lord God. I don't know how to do this stuff, guys. Has remember to say thanks for a super chat. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm looking. If I see it, I will. I promise, onlooker. I'm acknowledging super chats. Have you sent me a super chat? Am I confused? I don't understand. I still don't see no Lori. Okay. There it is. Got his way up there. Ooh, $1.99. Woohoo. I like this. I do, Lou. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm so happy. I'm very appreciative, guys. I very am. Look, here's the thing, guys. I've got a big venture set for me, and I got a nice life ahead of me. Now, I get to go to the doctor here coming up, and I'm going to find out a lot more about what's going on with my kidneys, which, I know what done it. I know what's doing it. I'll be honest with you. I was drinking four of those high protein drinks a day, like forever, and I've cut back to maybe one a day. Being on tributestosterone and decabolin and Winstrol and mixing those CCs together, guys, I had to get off that. I had to. I did a cycle of it just to see what it would do, and it gave me so much energy. I still have energy, like lots of energy, strength, like, but it made me mad. It made me mean. It made me really mean. No, Chico, that's it's actually the same kind of steroids that people like WWE use and stuff. But they don't mix them like, me. I take it a step further. Instead of using 25 cc's, I use 30 cc's. I was snapping, and I see that now. And I was mean. I was getting mean. Like, I would have rages. Like, I would just, somebody say something and it just come across me as the wrong way. But you have to understand, Deca comes from a damn gorilla. Think about it. Like, like my neck muscle. Like I'll say this. Like when I cut out shrugs because my neck muscles are getting like my trap muscles and stuff are getting like past. Like I'm starting to look like Jimbo, and I do not. Right. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to stretch my neck a little bit, just trying to like make it like normal again, trying to do stretches and stuff, But I was getting like crazy looking, like I'm like, no, 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 no. But everything you touch, it gets crazy. Now look, guys, I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for coming in. I guess we got a lot of things to do today. Making new music, um, new avatars, new freaking everything today since we're monetized. And tonight we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to come up with some cool things. So I appreciate you all. And Chasing Justice is live. Is about 5 minutes away, people. So if you can, if we could put Chasing Justice's link to her live and her channel, if you can subscribe to Chasing Justice, I think Chasing Justice is one of the most fairest creators out there. I think if anyone would ever want to give someone a run for a news channel, would be Chasing Justice, because she's very smart. And she's adapt to things. So I think that's really, really big. Thank you. If everybody can subscribe. Now, I know somebody the other day who was talking about they needed so many people to hit 500 or so many people to hit, you know, I encourage everybody. I want everybody to have panels and channels and stuff. I want you to be able to do that. I want you to be able to take control. And because social media is so much more, people, it's so much more. And I want you all to understand that. For everyone who sent, and I didn't get to see the PayPals and the Cash Apps because I was working on stuff. I do see a few see somebody sent a few Cash Apps and a few PayPals. To everyone who sent that, I thank you all. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. It means a lot to say, that you guys are still with me for all these years, and your eyes are open. Unlike others, your eyes are open, and you see that. And that means so much more to me. It really does. Mandy Cat needs subs, subscribers. I don't say subs. I say subscribers. I don't like saying subs. To use the word subs is a predatorial term, and I don't like using that at all. I like saying subscribers. Followers, I'm more of the follower type. I don't like using that word at all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Every creator gets tips. Yes, I appreciate that. Her live is in 45 minutes. No, wait a minute. Hold on one second here. Hold on one second. Her live is, I guess, her live is 45 minutes. Where did I get that wrong? Is it the time period is changed or something? I don't even know. I got it wrong, and I'm sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Thank you all. Mandy Cat, is that your link? Mandy, yes, it is. Good deal. Thank you all. Thank you all. Last night, yeah, I did. I think the last little bit of roids was coming off of me last night. A lot of it. I know this morning, like late last night, I fell asleep and did not wake up. Like out in the pretty much, I was out on the side. I was out on a ridge, and and yes, they are a pole out there that goes up to the graveyard. So they want to hit me with that. So it is what it is. They're going to hit me with everything. So I ain't worried about it. Keys to Mama's Heart. If you want to put your link in chat, if you want to subscribe. Here's the thing about it. Professionalism is what it is. I fail at it too, people. I fail at it a lot. I never wanted to be, hey, Cass, how you doing? I never wanted to be a YouTube creator. I never thought I was going to be a YouTube creator. Never thought I'd ever be anything in YouTube. It all fell into place. I never wanted it, never did. But, I have to accept the role now because I am that. I fell into it. It's just like destiny. So, yes, I do want people to be professional when you go live because I'm telling you, they'll catch you with anything they can. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know, I do enjoy my new friends. I do enjoy the people that come over every once in a while. Brett with the settlement, I have no problem with him. I've never had a problem with him. I understand he's a creator. He's a creator. But I also understand too that there has to be content for a creator. So yes, Brett's got a unique way of doing things. Now, I had 303 over here. Look at this. Check this out, guys. Now I know a lot of people's got problems with 303, and he's got some weird set crimes. Okay, he does. But like, would you guys rather hear it from his own mouth than other people? See, I would rather do interviews. I want these people to tell me. Of course, I'll know because I study up, of course. But I want to be able to say, hey, what do you think about this? You know, what's your opinion on this? Why did this happen? What could have been? What could have changed? You know, who, what, when, where, how? Open-ended questions, stuff that other people not saying like, you did this, you did. You know, let them answer it. You know, I don't like 303, not like that. He's not a friend of mine because you know he associates with them over there. It's okay, but I have to understand too that he's got his own way about things. You know, he wants to make it and he wants to say this and that. That's him. He's a creator. Now, I say he's probably going to get about 5 to 7 years. I mean, to be honest with you. And here's something else too, guys. Before we go, I don't want to go back into this, but this has come up. This has came to my attention, and I think it needs to be addressed. I think it needs to be addressed. So far, if this is Jimbo's charges, let me just say this right off the bat. If this is what he's being charged with, if this is all he's got, now make sure, read it over, check it twice. Remember, check it twice. Nicolina, help me out here. Check it twice. Is this all that he's being charged with? Is this all that he's being charged with right here? Is this all he's being charged with? So this is it. If this is all he's being charged with, check this out, people. If this is all he's being charged with, you see that 24 M01334? Those are misdemeanors, okay? I don't understand why Cuddles, a dog of value over $2,000 in Kentucky, anything. Think about it. Why is this not up to a felony? Why is this not felonies? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I see the shoplifting, but why is the rest of this not felonies? That's good. That's good, Nicolina. That's good. Help me out here. Why is this not a felony? That's where people need to contact. That's where people need to contact. If they really want to go after him, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is slap on the wrist. This is probation stuff. Well, it ain't even probation. This right here is slap on the wrist stuff, fines and fees and stuff. You know, he may do 60 days, 90 days. You know, this ain't nothing. You guys talk about like he's going to prison. Oh, that's nothing. 24 is a dog charge. Hold on a second. 25 is the theft while working. Okay. So think about this. But it's still misdemeanor. It's up to 1 year. He can get up to 1 year for this. Now they run them concurrently. He'll get a year. He'll get a year, which I hope he does. But the thing about it is they're going to knock it down. They'll knock it down. They'll knock it down either way. This is the jury trial. This is why it's taking him so easy to do this, because it's not a felony. In Kentucky, if it was a felony, his jury trial would be next year sometime. Literally next year. They would make him do so much time in jail. But then again, there's two of them. So people need to understand that. Who is the judge in this? Because I know all the judges and lawyers over that way. Who is the judge? Who's presiding over this? Who's over this? Because that's what needs to happen. Because the cuddles thing is not a misdemeanor; it's a felony. The dog value alone, it should be a felony. I don't understand that part there. Who is his lawyer? Exactly. Thank you all. Thank you all. But I wanted to go over that with you guys because they should be felonies. Thank you. Because if it's not felonies, guess what? He's not getting nothing. He's not. Thelma will take the blunt end of it because she's on probation. Her probation needs to be she needs to be violated because she was part of that crime. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate it. Kaz, did you see where I'm monetized? I'm monetized now. You see that? I'm monetized. That's amazing, ain't it? That's cool. I get super chats, super stickers, and cool stuff. Thank you all. Exactly, Markella. But I thought the dog was up into like a couple $1,000s or something. Said it himself. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate that. But yes, I was looking into that a while ago, and I was thinking to myself, that's nothing. That's really nothing. I mean, it's nothing at all, really. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yeah, he'll have to pay a fine. He'll pay court costs. He'll pay court costs and stuff. Thank you. I'm just finding out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, monetized, girl. I thought that's awesome. That's amazing. Hold on a second, guys. Look, I'm going to conclude this live. There's some shit going on that needs to be addressed. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Tonight we're going to celebrate. We'll figure it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I do, Mr. Nobody. The content's got to change, and it's going to change tremendously. Um, yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Everybody, I appreciate it. Um, thank you, Nick, for coming up. Thank you all. For you guys that don't have a wrench yet, we're going to work on something for tonight to see what we can do. Like with people like the Onlooker, Seahawk, we're going to get you all in. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys. Much respect. This has been a really good day for me. I've got a meeting after a while anyways at 4:00. But everybody here in about 30, 40 minutes, Chasing Justice is going live. I think it's going to be really, really good. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Yes, exactly. We're going to change it around. Uh, I love y'all. Be safe. And if you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Damn, I don't have to say that anymore. Monetize. Have fun, guys.